Okay, so hi everyone. Thanks for joining us today. We're just going to have a quick recap of the RPAC golf outing, and I made sure to invite a couple of folks who are regular attendees. So we have Beth Graham with Beth Graham Appraisers, and Joe White from Van Dyke Mortgage. Bill McLeod from Case Credit Union is with us, and you can't see her, but Chris Dean from Gateway to Homes at Keller Williams is with us live from the dentist office right now. So thanks to everyone for kind of showing up. The golf outing this year was a little bit different than normal. What did you think, or how did you feel about golfing in September instead of in June like we usually do? Anything stand out to you? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was it the same?
The weather, obviously, but I like the June one because it's kind of the first one of the year, and I don't know, get you excited for the rest of the year, the rest of the season.
I would say the same. It's always fun. It's always the very first one we go to and kicks off the season with less competition, and you just never know what the weather's going to be like. Well, in either month, but September for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, I remember very clearly last year we had the outing in June like normal, and I was wearing the exact same weather gear this year as I was last year. And I think I was more comfortable this year because we didn't get rained on. It was just cold. So we'll cross our fingers for sunshine next year. I think we're due for a sunshiny year. What about we weren't even sure if this is something that we were going to be able to hold in the springtime when we started planning it. So I was so glad that we were able to reschedule. But how was it for you, Joe? Like in general, did it feel weird? Did it feel okay? Have you been golfing all summer anyway? So it was a really easy, normal thing to do?
I mean, I do play a lot of golf, and there were, that might have been the first scramble I've played in all year. They're all getting canceled. And so, yeah, it was actually nice to play in one. But
did you like wearing masks?
It's not my favorite thing to do, but I was happy to do it if it meant I could golf. So
yeah. But
no, it was good. I mean, I thought you guys did what you could do with that type of a scenario. The turnout was not bad for, again, that type of a deal. So pretty good.
Yeah, we usually have 25 to 30 teams, and this year we had 22. So it wasn't significantly less than what we have in a normal year. So I was really happy. I don't know, Bill, you always show up. You're always at the golf outing with us. Why do you always show up for the RPAC golf outing?
It's just a fun time. And, it was pretty short notice when I knew I was going to be able to go. So I got some of the guys I golf with on League and Neighbor, and they all had a blast as well. I just think it's a fun time. One of the things I guess I miss is there wasn't as many people at the holes. It's just good seeing everybody, especially in the summertime or especially this year with what's been going on, you don't get to see anybody, in a face to face or even with masks on. So, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great turnout, and even with the weather, it was a real good time.
That was definitely one of the bigger differences I thought too, was the people the whole sponsors not being there, just the signs, and it made it go way faster, but it definitely takes away from the personal touch a little bit. But
yeah, that's true. This is a great segue. I wanted to take a second to make sure we thanked all of our sponsors. So, like you said, we had a lot of folks who were out and a lot of folks who weren't, but even though they weren't able to make it out to the outing, without their support, we can't have it. So I'm just going to read my list here real quick. We want to make sure to thank all of our sponsors. We had America's Preferred Home Warranty, Coldwell Banker Hubble Briarwood, Century 21 Cedarwood, Eaton Federal Savings Bank, Exit Realty Home Partners, Gateway to Homes at Keller Williams, Greenstone Farm Credit Service, McNamara Inspections, Michigan First Mortgage, Morse Moving and Storage, RE/MAX Real Estate Professionals in DeWitt, TransNation Title, Tri-County Title, Two Men in a Truck, U.S. Capital Mortgage, Van Dyke Mortgage, and window sill. So thanks so much to all of our sponsors. Without the support of our brokers and affiliate members and everyone who sponsors this event, it's just not as successful, and we can't take as much of the money that our members pay to participate. Not as much of that can go to RPAC if we don't have the sponsors, which is kind of the whole point. So really thankful to all of our sponsors. I also wanted to take a second to thank the RPAC Task Force Committee, which is the committee charged with kind of helping me organize and get the word out to make sure that we've got folks signed up to play. And also we have lots of sponsors. So Marcy Murphy, Jeff Bone, Chris Dean, Amy Sweet, Jessica Hillier, Angela Averill, Troy Davis, and Tracy Hernley are our RPAC task force members this year. So I want to give a big thanks to them. Joe, I was told to ask you, you always have really great music playing with your team. And I've been asked, do you make a playlist in advance? Or, and if you do, there's someone's gonna want you to share that next year, or do you just get really lucky and you found a really good Spotify station?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of old school with my music. I have a iPod Classic that you plug into a JBL speaker, so I don't have the Bluetooth thing going or anything. So yeah, they're actually like, I like to make mixtapes when I was a kid. So I guess I'm still doing that. I have playlists on my iPod. So.
All right, next year.
Proprietary.
I need you to remind me next year. Maybe you can, I don't know, maybe that's another way we can make some money. If you pay extra for RPAC, Joel, playlist. They always seem to have a really good time. I wanted to also give the results. So I finished tabulating everything yesterday to figure out how much we were able to raise for RPAC. And I was really excited because we just weren't sure how it was going to go this year, because we don't know how anything is going to go this year. The final results for what we raised for RPAC at our golf outing last week was $7,916.26. So that is fantastic. It's not as much as in the last couple of years, but it is twice as much as what I was hoping for when we didn't know what to expect. So again, that's thanks to everyone who showed up to play and all of our sponsors who helped kind of finance the event so that most of what our members paid will go to RPAC. So everyone who paid for a registration fee, $75 of each registration fee that they paid for, they will get credit for their RPAC investment for the year. So it was a really great turnout, and I am counting it as a success. So anyway, so lastly, I thought since you are the ones who are here, we would also announce the winners of the winning teams and all of that. So we're going to go ahead and announce that today. We'll start with the longest drive for the women. She wasn't able to make it on here with us today, but it was Rebecca Chambers, and I believe she was playing with Brian Osmond's team from Keller Williams. So she won the longest drive for women. I know Chris Dean was a close second. She was pretty disappointed, but Rebecca beat her out. The longest drive for the men was Bill Parsley, and he's not a member. He played on Jessica Hillier's team. Team name was Good Clean Fun. Which I thought was a good name for their team. He's not a member. He is the son of one of our former members, Mike Parsley. And so Bill came out to play, and I think he was the ringer for Jessica's team. And I was not surprised to see his name as the winning for the longest drive for men. And then we had closest to the pin, and the winner of that prize is Bill McLeod. So
Yay.
Bill. I'll send you an email later. You're gonna have a little prize show up.
Awesome.
It's not a little prize, it's a good prize. Let's get on to the winning teams. The winning men's team, this should come as a surprise to exactly no one, was Ray Piggott's team with Weikert Realtors Hometown. They came in with a score of 45 on 18 holes. Ray always jokes that he always gets the best score that his money can buy. He than anyone else. He does his entire RPAC investment for the year at the golf outing. His team was Ray Piggott, Grant Solik, Jim Coast, and Ron Eibel were on that team. So that's the winning men's team. The winning women's team was Chicks with Sticks.
Yay.
And they had a score of 61. So that was Chris Dean, Beth Graham, Kathy Byerly is a realtor out of Jackson. Is that right?
Yes.
She always plays with them. And then Chris had one of her clients named Sheila, who also joined their team. So I'll be sending you an email later and you'll get your prize that way. And then the winning co-ed team was Joe Sloan's, Joe White's team. They had a score of 51.
Awesome.
So that's Joe White, Jacob Hancock, Danielle French, and Frank McGillis were part of that winning team. So congratulations to everyone. And that's it. I wanted to announce the winners. I didn't want to tell you won until you got here.
Well, this is fun.
Good. I'm glad that you liked it. I appreciate you coming. Chris, are you still there?
She might be under.
Chris is at the dentist, maybe getting a root canal right now. So thanks for joining us from the dentist. Thanks to everyone who participated in the golf outing this year. Like I said, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, if we would be able to have an event. And then once we decided we could, would anyone come? And you did, and you showed up. I know that it's an event that you look forward to every year. So we were glad we were able to make it happen, and glad that we were able to raise a good amount of money for RPAC, which we all know is so important to your industry. So thanks for joining me here today. We look forward to a time where we can see each other in person again, for sure, at least at the golf outing next year. No matter what happens, we will still have a golf outing here. So thanks so much, everybody.
Thanks for all
Thank
your
you.
work.
Bye. Congratulations on to the winners.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.